Chef Freddy here from Fantasy Springs with my tip of the week. Today, we're going to make a low country shrimp with cheese grits. We're going to do the grits first. So you want to get a good sauce pot on the stove, put 2 cups of water in that. To that, you want to add 2 cups of half and half. Now let's bring that up to a low simmer. Add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, freshly ground black pepper. Now as soon as your liquid comes up to a boil, turn that down, don't let it boil over. And take 1 cup of grits. I'm using a white southern style grit. They have yellow too. So you want to stir very vigorously so that you don't get any lumps. This is going to grab soon. You see it's pretty liquidy now, but that's going to get pretty thick. It's a lot like the Italians, the way we make polenta. For the first few minutes, you do have to stay with this and stir continuously. It won't take too long before it starts to grab. Basic rule of thumb for grits, it's 4 parts liquid to 1 part grits. So it was 1 cup of grits, 4 cups of liquid. You don't have to use the half and half. You can make it lighter. Now for the shrimp, I'm going to take about a pound and a half of 16-20 count. That's a medium to large size shrimp. A little salt and pepper, maybe a little touch of parsley, not much. And we get the skillet warm, maybe medium high heat. 2 tablespoons of butter maybe. So first we're going to saute our shrimp. So we're only going to cook our shrimp about halfway, maybe 2/3 of the way. We're getting them out of the pan. Then we're going to start the rest of this goodness. Put a half to 2/3 of a medium-sized white onion and equal parts of green bell pepper. Your onions are getting translucent. Put a good teaspoon and a half minced garlic right in the middle there. Put that in there, let that to start to cook. Tablespoon of tomato paste. And we're going to cook that down in there as well. I'm going to add a good tablespoon of all-purpose flour, some diced tomatoes. You can use the diced tomatoes right out of the can. 2/3 of a cup of heavy cream. Now you want to take a little fish stock or shrimp stock. So you want to add it to this. It smooths out the sauce. It makes it a little lighter. Now we're adding the shrimp and all its collected juices back to the skillet with this wonderful sauce. A nice dash of Worcestershire sauce. A little of my favorite Tabasco sauce. A good douse. Now you want to let the shrimp simmer just a few more minutes, just to let them finish cooking. While we're doing that, we're going to finish our grits with the cheese. Then we'll finish this dish completely. At least 3 tablespoons of butter, equal parts of an extra sharp aged white cheddar and yellow cheddar. A little more chopped parsley, and then just stir that in. And there you have it, low country style shrimp with cheese grits. I'm Chef Freddy from Fantasy Springs, and I'll see you next time. Forget about it.